You can see the Dr. Oz Show each weekday right here on 3 o'clock here on WGAL. We've got him here with us. Dr. Mehmet Oz, so good to have you here in the studio live for us. You know, we're coming off of a couple of these stories, which are, really much a talk of a lot of families right now, especially kids in masks. We're into summer camps now. Where do you sit on the mask policies with children in particular?
Well, the real question for me is how long will it take to get kids vaccinated?
Right.
And will they ever actually be truly vaccinated? So we're at least 6 months away from every kids getting vaccinated. We haven't even done the trials yet and completed them. And many parents won't want their kids to be in clinical trials for vaccines. So it's going to slow the whole process down. So for a summer camp, if you're outdoors, if the camp managers, the people who are older potentially in the camp, have been vaccinated and therefore they're safe, I don't see a big reason to compel young kids to wear masks. I don't think they wear them that effectively anyway. And I also think it sends a subtle message, but an important one, that the kids remember for the rest of their lives. So I think the cost-benefit ratio there, I believe, is in favor of taking off the masks, enjoying life, protect older folks, let the kids play.
Are you concerned at all about these variants? We keep hearing about them. We're hearing about them in other countries. Now they're coming here, even if you've got the vaccine.
Oh, the variants are a big concern.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about the vaccine so far is they give you so much more protection than you need. Even if you've had COVID previously, they boost up that protection enough that you actually are protected against the currently available variants. So South Africa, Brazil, the UK variant, which is the most common one in this country right now, they're not really a problem for us. The Indian variant, when it does come here, it's a little different from the other variants, may cause a problem for some folks, but I believe my best bet is we're still going to be protected. In fact, the most recent data that I'm looking at, it just came out yesterday, would indicate that the protection you get from a vaccination, whether or not you've had COVID or not, is so strong that it should last for 6 to 12 months, which means unless you've got a really weird variant that surprises us, that it's not going to be a problem in this country.
Yeah, we keep hearing about how long this is going to, I guess, protect us, the vaccines. There's a lot of vaccine hesitancy still out there, though. I mean, what are your thoughts? I know you address this on your show. You have.
Well, I address vaccine hesitancy because it comes together, travels with general skepticism about the ability of medicine to help you. And those populations tend to overlap. And the most important message here I got for everyone at home who's listening in: I respect you. If you don't want to get a vaccine, I understand the reasons. I have people in my own family who don't get vaccinated. I've had these discussions, and I care about those reasons. All that said, the life that you're going to live is going to be much easier if you've been vaccinated. And that tends to be a pretty compelling reason to get the vaccine. That's why when I had Rochelle Walensky, the head of the CDC, on my show last month, right around when they were about to release the new guidelines, I pushed hard saying, guys, if you don't act like the vaccine works, right, then people aren't going to believe that it works. So if it really works, act like it, and let us move around. If I've been vaccinated, you've been vaccinated, let us move around in a studio like we are right now.
Yep.
Even if it's an enclosed environment, because neither one of us is going to have a major problem. There were 0 deaths. Lori, 0 in the clinical trials when people got the vaccine. That's stunning. That's 100,000 people plus, not 1 death. So it really does seem to work. That's one of the reasons I feel strongly about the schools. If we protected older members of the population who work in the school system, and I was just talking to teachers today in Susquehanna Valley, they're understandably concerned about the kids and themselves. I'm less concerned about the kids and more concerned about the teachers. If the teachers are safe because they've gotten vaccinated, then we should manage the kids differently because their emotional challenges that they're going to face are significant. The Surgeon General, the past one, told me on my show, we will have more people die from the treatments around COVID, the things we've done to our society, than from the actual virus itself if we don't behave ourselves.
I think the tough part too, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and you're on a national stage with your show, the Dr. Oz Show. You've got an important role. Not many people do what you do.
Well, I've always enjoyed making the show because I get to talk to the world leaders in different topics, and I get the best information, try to share it in a way that's accessible, but also a little uplifting. Because the whole message of health is if you can change your body, you can change the world outside of it. It's incredibly empowering. So why would I want you to be chattel waiting in line for the next good medication to come along when I know you can change your life dramatically by what you're eating, how you're eating, the relationships with people in your life, how you pray or meditate. All this adds up in a very meaningful way. Those are the real secrets to longevity.
I want to know what you do when your family doesn't take your medical advice.
Look, you're never a prophet in your own land. See, I'll get a little secret for you here. I don't tell this to many people, but Lori, I'll share with you. In my house, with Lisa, my wife, the prosecution never rests.
Oh, geez. I'd love to be in your house sometime. All right, Dr. Oz, we're going to get more into family and all that great stuff later on in the newscast. Thanks for being with us.